AFL photography today. The challenge is to use every piece of kit in my gear bag. Do you think I can do it? Let's go. Well, that's a little bit pretty, wasn't it? So I have quite a bit of gear, and as you can see here, I use an Airport Security 3.0 think tank bag to carry everything around. So let's start with the basics of kind of my workhorse that I'll use straight away. Canon R1 with a 28-70mm on it. That is my go-to #1 kit. And the second thing that I'm going to use straight away is my R5 and my 85mm. Now those two are set up because I have to go around and do some socials photos, and come with me and let's go do that. Hey team, how are we?
Good mate, good.
That's good. Can I get a quick photo of four of you, three of you, four of you?
Yeah, go on then.
That's it. Jump in nice and close.
Come here.
Big smiles. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And one more. Ready? Amazing.
Cheers,
thank you so much. Have a great one. 28-70, done. And one more. Ready? Amazing. Thank you very much. Have a great one. All right, that's 85mm ticked off. 85mm 1.2 ticked off. Team, how are we?
Good mate.
Doing good. Can I get you a quick photo of the four of you?
Cool.
Oh yeah, bet.
That's it, I like it. There we go, ready, 1, 2, 3. And one more this way. Amazing. Thank you very much, have a great one. Well, that was a good little run, wasn't it? So I really like to use the 15-35 to kind of establish location, nice and wide. I've got better lenses in my kit to shoot details and all that sort of stuff. So. Hey team, how are we?
Good mate, how are you?
Good, thank you. Can I trouble you for a quick photo?
Yeah,
You're all kitted out. Do you want to stay right there? Are you able to bob down if that's all right?
Yeah, not a problem mate.
Sorry.
A bit of a height disparity.
Oh, you know, it's all right, here we go. Big smile, 1, 2, 3. Amazing. I'm ready, one more while we're there. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
have a great night.
Thanks mate, you
See
too. Appreciate it. Alright,
51.2 done. What I love about the 50mm is that it is just so dreamy, and it's great for doing socials like this. Obviously shooting commercial as well, it's amazing. Blows the background out and just makes it look incredible. So 50mm tick. I forgot one lens that was in my bag that I'm going to try to knock off now because I'm going to find it hard to knock it off later. I'm going to show you the photo and then let's see if you can guess what lens it is. Alright, you might have guessed by now. It is a 135 1.8. Just another great weapon to have in the toolkit. Obviously better for a little bit longer stuff. It's kind of replaced my 70-200 a little bit. But yeah, great lens. That's a nice photo. I haven't taken one like that for a little while. You know, I was never a big fan of a 50mm when I started photography, but check that bad boy out. Just talking about the 50mm and how bloody amazing they are.
Mate, absolutely, I agree. 50mm, 35mm, underrated lenses of sport.
Absolutely. So I never used to like them when I first started shooting, but look at just look how crisp this is. When you got the opportunity to use it, it just yeah, it just makes everything pop. Alright, let's do a little recap of what lenses we've gone through first, and the game hasn't even started. 28-70 workhorse, absolute amazing lens. Shoot a lot of socials and just kind of everything on it. 85mm, I kind of pair that with the 28-70 a lot. They kind of go hand in hand a fair bit because you got a little bit of extra length, but also the 1.2 on this is really, really handy just to kind of blow out that background, socials, all that sort of like commercial stuff that you want to kind of make look really dreamy. Even though the 28-70 is f2.0, the 1.2 is just next level. 15-35, establishing shots, kind of those wides of those areas that are full. 50mm, another beautiful lens for socials and all that sort of stuff. Bit of everything. Obviously, you're a little bit limited when you take that, you know, from a wide point of view, but you know, very, very cool. Underrated for sport stuff. And then this beautiful thing, 135 1.8. It's kind of really replaced my 70-200 recently. I don't really take my 7-200 out of my bag anymore. I do have it just in case. But yeah, 3 more lenses to go. If you can pick which 3, I'd be very surprised. One's super obscure, one's really brand new, and one's just, you know, the sports photographer's workhorse. So game's about to start in 5, so we're about to get that underway and use all 3 of them pretty quickly. Let's go. Do something that I actually very rarely do. The runouts, I normally shoot with a long lens and a super wide, but tonight you've inspired me. I'm gonna go an 85mm 1.2 and a 50mm 1.2. So let's see what we can get. Sometimes you just gotta force yourself to do something different to get a different result. Right, 3 more lenses to go. Oh, look at this beautiful big baby. 400mm, 2.8, EF. Still an incredible lens. The adapter's nice and fast. It's gotten a little bit sloppy over the last little bit because I hang on it a little bit too much. That is my main go-to. A lot of people shoot AFL with a 600mm. You know what? I like the 400 because it's 2.8. And it's not important that I'm so far. And then this is the newest edition, the 100-300. So 100-300, I find this a little bit more of an interesting lens because it's quite hard to switch between the two because this is quite heavy. However, it just gives you so much range, and at 2.8, it's pretty phenomenal. So I use this as a secondary lens for shooting the AFL. However, when you shoot like UFC and all that sort of stuff, and maybe closer sports like tennis, then 1-3 is optimal. So great lens. That's 2 down, 1 to go. All the action has been right up our end, so it's made filing a little bit trickier, but it's a good problem to have because there's... What's that? Yeah. Yeah, he was right in it, right there. So Dan and I were just talking about a rundown. Hoffy got run down, and there's a great shot of him with Baker in the background, like yelling, and we always compare like who gets what. We both got it, but it's amazing. Dan's like maybe 2.5 meters that way, and he has a totally different frame of where like Baker is in the background. I'll try to put them up as comparisons.
Come on, boys!
Final lens is this 15mm fisheye. I use it for my venue stuff, but also like some really creative stuff when you can get close to people. I think that's the most unique thing. It is less liked by the corporate clients, so I really only shoot it for me a little bit, but also you can shoot it in a way that it's not too artsy for corporate as well. It depends on the client, right? So some clients love it and will generally adopt some of it, but yeah, not everyone. So definitely one of my favorite lenses. That second half was not too exciting from a photo point of view. Everything was up the other end, and I just kind of really sat and watched, as you can see. I was a bit of a spectator, which is not always the best thing. However, I did get a few images out and did what I needed. That's why you get everything as close to the first half as possible. One more lens. I lied to you. I didn't think I was going to bust it out tonight, but you know what? When don't you need a little bit of macro in your life? So I'm just going to go take some photos of some grass just so I can put it in, and then that's it. got a memory card, that certainly does help. There you have it. There's a photo with 100mm macro. So I've used all these lenses right here tonight for this AFL game. And yes, that is no lens cap on the back of my 400, so don't go crazy at me. But a 15mm fisheye, 1535, 50mm, 2870, 85, 100mm macro, 135mm, 100 300, and a 400 2.8. Some would say it's overkill, some would not. However, I say if you've got it, use it. And on a regular night, I wouldn't use it all. Don't get me wrong, there's some nights I don't even touch any of those lenses, but it's great to have them. Like, subscribe, I'll see you next time. Thank you very much.